What's going on, world? You're now tuned in to another episode of Real Deal Fishing. I'm your host, Big R. Today I'm gonna be focusing on a couple of bass, peacock bass, largemouth. But while I was in the process of trying to catch some bait, I ended up running into a patch of big Oscars. So I figured I'd make a video today and show you guys how to catch some of these guys if you ever end up running up on them while you on the water. And today I'm gonna be using what I use when I go for panfish, when I'm catching nice big shell crackers and things of that nature. I'm using some live worms, and they love these things. Sometimes you can use bread too, but most of the time I usually use worms because they go for that a little bit faster. But I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna be working with today and how we're gonna catch some of these and put a couple of them in the cooler today. All right, as you can see right now, they are actually spawning. You see those big Oscars right there? They're spawning, man. They got the babies on the bed, and you just drop them right in front. But I'm just gonna turn this corner right here so you can actually see. Those are all Oscars sitting up in there, and it's about maybe 30 of them up in here, man, and they're all out here. So hopefully I can catch a few of them and put them in the bucket, but it's about at least maybe 20 or 30 of them out here, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can put a couple on the line real quick. So today we're gonna be using live worms to catch a couple of these Oscars, and just want you to know you can get these from your local Walmart. They're about $3 a box. You know, you grab a couple and put them on the hook. I normally start with about 2, and I just run it through and get myself together. Go ahead and put them on there. As you can see, they start moving around and wiggling. And the Oscars love that. So try not to put them all the way on, just enough so that they're wiggling. And let me go right on over here to the water. Now, the problem that we have when we catching Oscars like this is normally you're gonna have these big Mayan cichlid that are in the way. So you're gonna have to deal with a couple of them too. So you just got to get yourself prepped. But there's Oscars everywhere out here, so we'll see if we can get one on the line. As you can see right there, there's a couple big ones right there in front. So we're just gonna pitch it out, see if we can get one of them on the line. Got a big Oscar making his way in right now. He's got it. Got it. It's very easy to catch him. I got him. Oh my God. He let it go. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this worm right here on the bottom. And this big Oscar is gonna come up and pick him right up. He's got him. Picked him up. Gotta give him some time because they kind of play with the bait a little bit. He'll pick it up and he'll chew on it and he'll shake it, but it'll take him a minute for him to swallow. He's got it now. This is a big Oscar. Definitely gonna take him home. He is a big one. And I'm sitting up kind of high, so it's kind of hard for me to go down there and get him. So I gotta kind of drag him up. Got him now, guys. and it's about 5 or 6 of them down there. These are really big. Big Oscar. Very good eating. Definitely gonna put him in a cooler. Fish on, people, fish on. Nice big Oscar. And being that I'm up so high, I gotta kind of pick them up, lift them out. And this is a nice big Oscar. So you can see how big he is. It's a nice one. I barely got him hooked too. I got lucky to even get him up like this. After 2 days of fishing, I was targeting Oscars and largemouth and peacock bass. I didn't do too well with the largemouth bass or the peacock bass. I was unsuccessful on hooking up with any of them, but that's mainly because I was focusing on catching Oscars. This is my catch for the past 2 days. I caught 6 really big Oscars, and all of them are ranging from about maybe 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. I was catching them off of red worms that you could purchase at your local Walmart. Also, I was using these hooks right here, which are mustard hooks. You can also buy them. These are a size 4. You can get these at your local Walmart too. They're about $1 and some change. I did pretty well. I can't complain. I started off with the technique. I started using a cork when I first started fishing, but I switched up and I took the cork off because the cork was causing the bait to kind of float off of the bed. And right now the Oscars are spawning, so it's pretty easy to keep it's easier to keep the bait on the bed without the cork. And the Oscars are more aggressive because they're spawning right now and they're sitting on the beds. So I went with the cork at first, and I took the cork off because it was easier, and I started getting more bites without the cork. It just depends on how they're doing it. Sometimes you let it float, they'll pick it up as it's floating by, and sometimes they like it off the bed. You just got to go the way they're picking it up. And for the most part, I did pretty good. I didn't do bad at all. I hope the video was very helpful for you guys today. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. And thanks for tuning in to Real Deal Fishing. I'm your host, Big R. Y'all be safe.